Introduction. What if I told you that by the time today ends, you could completely transform your life? No, I'm not pitching a magical elixir, a secret society, or some overpriced morning routine kit involving Himalayan salt and turmeric shots. What I have to share is ancient, straightforward, and brutally effective Stoicism. The Stoics weren't your typical philosophers. They didn't sit around endlessly debating the meaning of life while avoiding their chores. These were the people who ran empires, navigated shipwrecks, and handled public scandals, all while dropping wisdom bombs we're still quoting today. In this video, we'll explore 5 Stoic principles that you can put into action immediately to transform your mindset, habits, and life. No waiting for the perfect moment or some distant Monday. The best part? Stoic tools are as relevant now as they were 2,000 years ago, with a healthy sprinkle of modern humor to keep things fun. Ready to turn your life around in one day? Grab your coffee or your third energy drink, hit that like button, and let's dive in. 1. Action over intention. Stop waiting, start moving. Let's face it, you've got a mental list of things you should do. Maybe it's starting that passion project, tackling your tax backlog, or finally canceling your streaming subscription to that service you never use. But instead of taking action, you're stuck in what I call the paralysis Olympics. You're the gold medalist of overthinking. Modern example. Picture this, it's Saturday morning and you're determined to get your life together. You've got your to-do list, your motivational playlist, and your coffee. But instead of starting, you find yourself Googling how to be productive, watching videos about color-coded planners, and bookmarking articles on mindset hacks. Suddenly, it's 4 p.m., and the only thing you've accomplished is reorganizing your Pinterest board titled, Someday. Sound familiar? You've fallen into the classic trap of preparing to act rather than actually acting. Sure, the intention is noble, but intentions alone won't pay your bills, get you fit, or write that novel. Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." Translation, stop talking about what you'll do tomorrow and start doing it today. Action plan. Choose the task you've been avoiding the longest. Whether it's finally responding to that awkward email or doing the dishes, just start. Break the ice with a 10-minute rule. Commit to working on the task for just 10 minutes. Chances are you'll keep going once you've started. Drop the perfectionism. Epictetus reminds us, well-being is realized by small steps. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. 2. Self-awareness, the mirror of transformation. Before you can change your life, you have to admit what's holding you back. Self-awareness is like a brutally honest friend. It tells you when you've got spinach in your teeth, even if it stings. Modern example. You're always too busy for the things that matter. Exercise, no time. Cooking, too much effort. Learning a new skill, maybe next year. But then you look at your phone screen time report and it slaps you in the face with the brutal truth. You've spent 6 hours on social media this week, mainly watching videos of raccoons stealing snacks. We're all guilty of sugarcoating reality to avoid discomfort. But here's the hard pill to swallow. Without self-awareness, you'll keep running in circles, convinced you're too busy to fix what's broken. Stoic wisdom. Seneca warned, the greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. Translation, stop fooling yourself with future promises. Today is all you have. Action plan. Grab a notebook or your phone and list your daily habits. Be honest. Include every time you scrolled, snoozed, or stress-ate chips. Identify your biggest time wasters. Don't blame external forces. It's all about choices. Pick one small habit to change today. Maybe you swap 15 minutes of scrolling for a quick walk or replace one episode of your binge watch with journaling. 3. Resilience through adversity. Master your day, no matter what. Life is messy. Things go wrong. The Wi-Fi cuts out during a Zoom meeting, your dog eats your favorite sock, and suddenly you're spiraling into chaos. But here's the Stoic truth. Adversity isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. Modern example. It's one of those mornings. Your alarm didn't go off because you forgot to charge your phone. In your groggy rush, you stub your toe on the bed frame. Then, as you're frantically making coffee, you spill it all over your favorite shirt. By 9 a.m., you're already declaring the day a complete disaster and contemplating crawling back into bed. But here's the thing, bad moments don't have to spiral into bad days. You control how you respond. Stoicism is about taking a deep breath, recalibrating, and deciding that spilled coffee is not going to defeat you. Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Translation: every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Action plan. When the unexpected happens, pause. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that this moment is temporary. Ask, what's the opportunity here? Spilled coffee could mean switching to a travel mug. A missed alarm might be a nudge to set a backup. At the end of the day, write down one challenge you faced and how you handled it. Celebrate your resilience. It's proof that adversity doesn't own you. 4. Proactive engagement. Take life off pause. Life is short, too short to spend scrolling, snoozing, or saying, "I'll start next year." The Stoics didn't believe in waiting for the perfect moment. They knew that the perfect moment is now. Modern example. You've been meaning to join that salsa class for months. Every week you tell yourself, "Next week, I'll sign up for sure." But then next week comes, and somehow it's easier to stay on the couch rewatching a show you've already seen twice. Fast forward a year, and the only dancing you've done is the awkward shuffle to avoid someone in the grocery aisle. Waiting for the perfect moment is just procrastination wearing a fancy disguise. Life is happening right now. Engage with it before it passes you by. Stoic wisdom. Epictetus asked, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" Translation: stop putting your life on layaway. The moment to act is today. Action plan. Say yes to one new thing today. It doesn't have to be monumental. Try a new recipe, call an old friend, or visit a park you've never explored. Take one step toward a long-term goal. If you want to write a book, outline one chapter. If you dream of travel, research flights. Reflect. Did you live fully today, or did you let hesitation win? 5. Living your philosophy. Walk your talk. Beliefs are great, but they mean nothing without action. The Stoics weren't about thinking virtue. They were about living it, even when it was hard. Modern example. You pride yourself on being a generous person, but when a friend asks for a small favor, you suddenly don't have the time. Or you claim to value health, yet you ate an entire pizza while binging reality TV. Living your philosophy isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. People respect actions, not words. You don't have to shout your values from the rooftops, you just have to live them. Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Translation: stop debating your values, start living them. Action plan. Write down your top 3 values, maybe it's kindness, health, or growth. Act on one of those values today. Show kindness by helping someone without expecting anything in return. Show growth by reading for 10 minutes instead of scrolling. At the end of the day, ask yourself, did my actions reflect my values? If not, adjust for tomorrow. Conclusion. There you have it, 5 Stoic principles that can transform your life. Not next week, not next year, but today. Action beats overthinking. Self-awareness uncovers your blind spots. Resilience turns obstacles into stepping stones. Engagement helps you seize the moment. And living your philosophy. That's the secret sauce to a life of meaning. Start small, but start. As the Stoics teach us, transformation isn't about a grand leap. It's about a series of small, intentional steps taken consistently. If this video inspired you, made you laugh, or made you think, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little Stoic wisdom. Here's to transforming your life, one day, one step, one action at a time. See you in the next video.